Hello everyone, welcome to another weekly update video. My name is Mr. Crypto Tracker and I'm going to give you a clear view about the crypto markets, Bitcoin and other selective coins. And I will present you different scenarios for our next week trade. So before we start, if you didn't subscribe to my channel so far, please do subscribe and also turn on the notification bell. Then you will receive the notification as soon as I upload a new video. So let's start with Bitcoin and let's start with monthly time frame. As we talked about the monthly time frame in previous videos, here we have these important price levels. In monthly, here this area is a main support that I put a few orders here in case we have a sudden drop in the market. Then I can buy Bitcoin at a very valuable price here. And also these blue lines shows the support, important support, and also this is the important resistance we have in monthly time frame. Okay, but let's go to weekly time frame and see what's going on in weekly time frame. In weekly time frame, again, we talked about these important areas in previous videos. Still, these areas are valid for us, and we will trade these levels. So far, we can see a bounce from the support area. However, this bounce doesn't show a strength. So in my view, it's only a correction in a downtrend, since you can see we are in a very clear downtrend. This is a drop here. Then we experienced a retracement here, then another drop, and still I think this is a retracement, and still we can go to lower levels. Let's use Fibonacci tools to see what happened in the previous drop. In the previous drop, we saw a bounce up to the 50% level here, and let's see where we are now in this bounce. So here is still we are under the 0.382 Fibonacci levels. We have these chance to see the price goes up until let me activate these two, until it reached somewhere here, and then we can see what will happen in this price level here. So just one point about the Fibonacci tools. If you use logarithmic charts like what I used here, you have to go to the setting of the Fibonacci, then scroll down here. You have to activate these tick here, Fib levels based on log scale. If I turn it off, you can see these levels are different here. So just keep it in mind. You have to activate these Fib if you use logarithmic charts. So here in weekly chart, it still has this chance to go up until this area, and here we have a very important resistance. Okay, let's go to a lower level. Let's go to daily chart and see what's going on in the daily chart. Okay, daily, it looks so interesting to me. Okay, here we are in the daily time frame. As you can see, we have a few important support and resistance here. Let me change the color. Then, yeah, here we have support. Here is another support, and here we have a very important resistance area. It's a hidden gap. We have a very big red candle here, and here we have a hidden gap where the price shows one reaction to the downside. And if this time price can break this resistance to the upside and stay here, like to show a pullback, then the chance of going to the higher levels is so high if that happened. So also here you can see important price levels. Here we had the previous low, which was a support, and here it turns to a resistance. In my view, let me have another one. Okay, and also change the. Okay, here this price level is important, $26,700, and also another important resistance is a little bit higher than $32,000. But here we are, the price is here. Let me use a Fibonacci tool to see how much was the retracement. You can see it retraced to the 50% level, which is usually happen in the market, and there is a chance to see a price going to test the higher levels. But I just checked the heat map of different exchanges, and I saw a very important price level around 23,400 to almost 23,800. There are a lot of sell orders in this area. Just watch this area. This is very important. There are a lot of selling orders here. But if price can go to the higher levels, then I think the chance of going back to the lower level is not that much, and we are probably going to see higher price levels. But what if price can break these resistance area to the upside? Here we are. We have a few important resistance here, but if I want to give you a few areas, I think this area would be very important. Let me change the color. Yeah, this is the area that I watched, and also this area would be another important resistance before reaching to this area. Okay, this was for the daily, and let's go to lower time frames. Okay, let me clear this one. Let's go to 4 hour and let's see what's going on in 4 hour time frame. Yeah, just I forgot one point here. Here you can clearly see we had a low here, then another higher low, higher low, higher low. So we are in a very clear uptrend. But look at this. We have a channel here, but this channel, in my view, it's not bullish because there are a lot of points that are common with different waves. For example, this waves to the upside, it covered with this wave to the downside. Again, this wave covered with this wave. So this structure, in my view, it's not bullish. It seems like more like a retracement, and I expect to see trend reversal somewhere either here in this area, or at this resistance area. So still, I'm not my view still is not to see higher prices. Please be very cautious, and also don't forget to practice your risk management, which is the key to be successful in this market. Recently, I published a course on money management system and how you can design a money management system for your trading journey, you can go on Udemy website and search this title, money management system for traders. Then if you scroll down, you can see here the first two videos. They are available for free for you. You can watch them, and if you think it would be helpful to your trading journey, then you can buy this course and see how you can manage your risk and how you manage your position size, where you should cut your loss, where when you should let your profit runs, and all of these points. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share with you in daily time frame, but let's go to 4-hour time frame. This is where some of you probably are interested to trade on daily basis. So here I shared these important areas before with you, and let's go to 1 hour, then you can see a better view here. So here we had a hidden gap. It acted as a support. It pushed the price to the upside once, another time, but this time it couldn't act as a support, and it turns to a resistance and rejected the price a few times here, and still the price is below this important resistance. And also I told you there are a lot of sell orders in this area. There are lots of sell orders here, and it's really important to see what will happen for Bitcoin in this area. Still, you can see it's rejected once, and this is the second rejection. And if it cannot break this resistance to the upside, the next support would be here. This is where I expect to see a bounce again, or maybe this time it cannot hold the price and price will go to the lower support. So this is everything for Bitcoin that I can share with you. This is what I find in the Bitcoin chart. And so let's go to a few other charts like Ethereum, ADA Cardano, and I want to show you two great setups on Atom and AVAX. So stay with me and let's see what we can do in the next week. Okay, here we are in Ethereum charts. This is the monthly chart. This blue line shows a very important support. It shows a bounce here, and also this box here. This is my main support area, and I put already a few buy orders here, and I believe these now will go and test this area, the Ethereum. This is the monthly, and let's go to weekly to see what's going on in the weekly time frame. So here we are in the weekly time frame. Again, let's use Fibonacci tools to see how many percent was the retracement. You can see it's retraced up to the 50% area, and still there is a chance to go to the higher levels. And this area 0.618 is very important area, and I expect to see a very strong rejection here, and we go to test lower levels. Yeah, this is for weekly, and let's go to daily chart to see what's going on. Daily chart, here we are in daily charts. I talked about these important resistances in previous videos, and still these areas are valid, and these area would be the first support in case if we see rejection here. This area would be the first support, and yeah, these are important areas in daily time frame. And let's go to 4 hours, see what's going on in the 4 hours. In the 4 hours, here we are. These areas are important in 4 hours. If you are an intraday day trader, or if you are scalper, you should keep close eyes on, you should keep eye on these areas, and don't forget to trade levels. Trade only based on price levels. If you shorted here, please take some profit in this area, or if you don't want to close the entire position, at least you can take 50% of your profit here and put your stop loss at break even. So it was, this is what I saw on Ethereum. And let's go to Polkadot, Cardano, and other coins. Okay, this is Cardano in monthly time frame. In monthly time frame, these are important price levels. We already see a reaction here close to this support, and this support, I still think this support will be tested soon in this bear market. Then we can see the next important bull run probably, but I don't know when it can happen. It can happen within a year, within next 6 months, or I don't know. I have no idea. It depends on the macroeconomic situation. So these are important levels. Just have these, try to have these levels on your chart and trade based on these levels. Let's go to the weekly. Here we are in the weekly time frame. Again, this area, it's from 30 cents to 40 cents. It was a very important support. It shows it's a bounce, but this bounce is not as strong as you can see, and still I expect to see the price to go price goes to the lower levels. And if we go to daily time frame, here we are in daily time frame. Let me use a Fibonacci tool. After this bounce from here to this area, we saw a retracement to 0.618 Fibonacci levels, and it starts to have another leg to the upside. But there is a very important point here. As you can see, this time it couldn't go much higher than the previous high. So it's not a good sign, and it's a sign of weakness. But the good point is this low is much higher than the previous low, and I expect to see a pump to this resistance area around 65 cents. Then we should see what will happen for the price. If it can break this resistance and stay above it, then the next resistance would be around the 80 cents area. This is for Cardano and what you need to know. As for Polkadot, here we are in the weekly time frame, and these are important price levels. We had a very important support here around $6 area, and you can see a very good bounce from this area to the upside. But still we have a very important resistance here around $10 area. And to be honest, my view is Polkadot can show another wave to the downside, and if this time it can show a reaction to this support, give me a confirmation or a signal, I will buy heavily here. But personally, I think it can drop to the $4 area, $4.42. And here I already put a lot of orders here, and if it gives me this opportunity, it would be awesome for Polkadot. And another point, still you can see we are in a very clear downtrend, and if we want to see another wave to the upside, like trend reversal, we need to see the price goes to break this resistance to the upside, stay above it for a few sessions, and then if it can hold this area, we can expect to see higher prices. But I think it's we cannot see this at least for short term. Maybe in the longer term we will see it. So this is for polkadot, but I want to show you two great setups on Atom and AVAX. So here we are in Atom in weekly time frame. You can see a very a good bounce from this support area to the upside. Let's use Fibonacci tools to see how great was it that. Okay, so you can see it is right at 0.382 Fibonacci levels. There is a chance to go and see the higher levels, and this is what I want to show you here, which would be a good setup. So here we are in daily time frame. So in daily time frame, you can see very clear higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. This shows a bullish structure, but still we are in a downtrend, and this, in my view, this channel shows a retracement. This view would be invalidated if price goes and break this resistance to the upside, stay above it for a few sessions, then starts going up. Then this view, which this channel is just a retracement, will be invalidated, and definitely I will enter here. But it's still, if you want to take more risk, if you are a risk taker, you can buy here with this stop or tighter stop here, almost 10% stop, and this setup is for those who believes the resistance is here, and the price is going to test this resistance. Then it will give you a good risk to reward ratio. It's more than 5, and it would be good. But personally, I won't take this trade here, and I prefer to stay for more confirmation. Another chart is AVAX. I want to show you this one on daily time frame. Clear bullish structure, but still it can be retracement as well, like others. But since these high price broke these high to the higher levels, so you can, if you want to take a risk, you can enter this trade with 10% stop loss and 40% target, and it can give you almost the risk reward of 4, which is good actually. If you can take it, if the setup plays well, it's a good setup. But let me show you another thing about the stable coins, which you have to think about the stable coins as well. So let's go to my Twitter. I have a tweet about the stable coins. In this tweet, I said there is a probability to see a drop for the stablecoin index chart. This chart shows the dominance of all the stable coins in the market, and I said stablecoin dominance is going down, which results in a rally in crypto market. I said this support cannot hold. Go and watch the video if you didn't do it so far. Yeah, I published a video on this too. So and also I shared this is for tether dominance. Yeah, this is the tether dominance, which was on support, and also here we have the USDC dominance. So let's go on the charts to see what happened to these. So here we have the USDT dominance. It's right on its support area. It dropped from here, that support was here, it dropped, and it already showed a reaction here. So I think this will be a warning for us. Maybe this time this support can hold and it can show a bounce to the upside. If this happens, we should expect to see a downtrend in crypto market. Look at the USDC dominance again. Here is a support for USDC. This support is very important. However, here we can see a minor support. If that support can hold, so we can see a bounce here, and again this bounce means we are going to see downside in market. And also let me show you this chart. This is the whole stablecoin index. As you can see, it dropped about 13%, and here it shows us a bounce here in this area. And yep, if this support can hold, it's not good for crypto market. Yep, that is what I wanted to share with you. This video is a little bit longer than previous videos. It's a weekly update, and let's see when it let's go here to Bitcoin. We have 1 hour to the daily close, and also it's a weekly close for us. So it's really important to see what can happen at these close. Usually at the last moments of the daily or weekly close, we can see a lot of volatility in the market. So I prefer to stay out of the market and see what the market wants to do. Yeah, this is for today. I also have a Telegram channel. It's absolutely free. I usually share my views there, and the trades I usually take. I will share my setup here. It would be good to join me here. You can learn. You can share your ideas. We can communicate there. I will put the link in descriptions, and also you can join me on you can follow me on my Twitter. Here is my Twitter. I'll also put my Twitter link in the descriptions. You can join me here. I share some trading tips here, some trade setups here, and a few other things that would be helpful for a new trader. And another point is, yeah, I recently started a free course on candlestick. It's a course for beginners. If you are a beginner, go and watch those videos. I will update it on weekly basis. I will put the link at the end of this video. You can go and subscribe to my channel and also watch that playlist. Yeah, have a good day, and see you tomorrow in my channel and Twitter.